Today we're going to make 3 recipes in our Pampered Chef Immersion Blender. And we are going to make a hummus, we're going to make a soup, and we're going to make a sauce. And let me tell you all the reasons why this blender is different than any other. Let's get to it. The Immersion Blender is my favorite and probably the appliance that has won my husband over on Pampered Chef appliances, because this bad boy comes with a heating element, allowing you to do nut butters, sauces, and of course soup. And it is going to be amazing because it's a diversified appliance.
So let's get started with our first recipe, which is going to be homemade hummus.
It's real simple ingredients. So we got 2 cans of chickpeas. I have rinsed these, so this is 2 cans. So I'm just gonna dump that straight into the blender. Into that, we're gonna add a half of cup of tahini. So this is tahini, which is, I learned, ground sesame seeds. That is gonna help thicken our hummus and give it that real natural flavor. And then we're gonna put in a 1/4 of cup of olive oil. I'm gonna add lemon juice. I'm gonna squeeze the lemon. Normally I'd do a whole lemon, but I use the other half for a different recipe. I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little more. This is together 1 tablespoon, half a tablespoon of cumin and half a tablespoon of paprika. Dump that into there. And then I have 2 cloves of garlic. I already peeled them and just gonna put them in whole. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt. And now we're just gonna go ahead and put this lid on, and you'll know it's secure when you hear that great noise. I'm gonna put this to grind. So let's get to my grind setting. Here we go. So this is great. This comes with your blender, so it helps to like get everything down and pushed back into the blade. I drained the liquid from those chickpeas, and you are actually supposed to reserve it and keep it because that's the liquid that helps this to stay thinned out. I'm gonna finish this up how we want it. All right. That is perfect. Very silky, very smooth. Has a great consistency. I'm going to drizzle a little olive oil on top. So there's with the parsley, the olive oil. I'm actually going to probably sprinkle a little more sea salt on top. And we will serve this with pita chips, vegetables, and now we have fresh hummus. So I'm actually just going to take a spoonful. Consistency, much more smooth. It doesn't have that graininess that you're used to with store-bought. I think this is the better way to go, and it didn't take me but 2 to 3 minutes. You know what else I would put on this? Everything seasoning with the bagel seasoning. I'd put that on top. Anyway, definitely worth trying. Blender is amazing. It can do this and so much more. And stay tuned for more videos where we show you that. Our next recipe, we are going to make a soup. It is a cheddar broccoli soup, and it's going to be so good, so yummy, and so easy. Let's do it. It's a 5 ingredient soup. Broccoli heads, 1 onion, 2 cloves of garlic, half a block of cheddar cheese, and vegetable broth, or in my case, I'm using chicken broth.
I chopped our broccoli, making it easier to blend, and then we're gonna put everything in, starting with that broth, whether it's vegetable or chicken. Just add that to the base of the blender, and then I'm going to add that broccoli that's all been chopped, and I'm gonna put it on in. Of course, I always have a runaway broccoli, it just happens. And then my onion that's been chopped, I'm gonna add that to the top. And then I did peel my garlic cloves, so I'll have my 2 whole garlic cloves and just drop those in. Then I'm gonna go ahead and secure the lid. It will not blend until you hear that perfect noise. Now that your lid is secure, you're ready to start your soup. Go ahead and turn it to the soup setting and push the button, and that's all there is to it. It's going to work its way up to 212 degrees.
All right, our soup is done. Let's go ahead and hit cancel. And now let's open the lid and add our cheese. Think we have hot soup or what? Amazing. Got our 4 ounces of cubed cheese. Let's place our lid. We're gonna hit the pulse button for 30 seconds.
And our soup is done. Within 10 minutes, we have this creamy, silky broccoli cheddar soup. It was so easy. You didn't have to mess with it. At the very end, for 30 seconds, you just added that cheese. Speaking of cheese, let's add more on top because you need cheese with everything. So let's serve it up and let's see what my family thinks.
Very good. Yes. It's very fluffy, very creamy.
Next up is our caramel sauce.
The reason why I love this so much is because I've tried making caramel sauce on the stove multiple times and I don't know what it is, but I just can't get it right. And so that's why I love this. 5 ingredients, let's dump them in, let's go. So we've got a cup of brown sugar, which I'm using my 1 cup prep bowls. Love these, they come with lids. They also come in 2 cup size. And I love them. And then we just need a 1/2 cup of whipping cream, heavy whipping cream. And then we're going to add our vanilla. And another thing that I love are these Pampered Chef adjustable. Look at that, you can adjust the measuring. So I want 1 tablespoon, so that's the largest on here. And I'm gonna go ahead and put all my vanilla in there, 1 tablespoon of vanilla. And then I'm also gonna put in a little salt, and they also have a smaller one. So you got your teaspoon all the way up, smallest is 1/8 of a teaspoon. So for this we need 1/4, so let's adjust that to 1/4. I'm actually gonna add a little more. I like salt in my caramel. I like that salty balance. And that's it. That's all you have to do. So you just put your lid on, and the setting we put this on is the sauce setting. Okay, I said 5 ingredients. I forgot one. I forgot the butter. You need 4 tablespoons of butter. Otherwise, this is not going to come out like you think it should. So let's put the butter in there. Let's go ahead and we'll go back to sauce. That's it. It's going to custom blend, do its thing. It's going to heat up. And when you're done, you have caramel sauce. Okay, our caramel sauce is all done. Look at that color, it's beautiful. And now we're gonna try it. Absolutely. Perfectly creamy, smooth. It is so good. I think you'll enjoy it. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit the like button and also subscribe. That way you get notified when I produce more videos. Thanks so much.